Hello, children, and welcome to the Evil Popcorn Podcast. It's the Baron here, and I'm speaking to one of the wonderful performers from the Improv Queensland show that's coming up this Halloween weekend, which is called Hooror High. We're speaking to Siobhan. Hello, Siobhan. Say hello to the children.
Hello, children.
How are you doing today?
I'm going pretty well.
Excellent.
We had a busy week.
Yes. So, the show's this weekend, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right. And it's Hooror High, and it's for the Halloween weekend. So just give the children out there that are listening in podcast land a little bit of an idea about what the show is.
Well, it's a improvised show, so a choose your own adventure type of situation where the audience gets to choose what the monster will be.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we've made a decision that the audience will also get to decide who they want to die the most. So you'll get to choose who dies first.
Okay.
So we're all different characters. The show's set in a high school. It's called Hooror High, and we're all different sort of archetypes that you would find in a high school sort of situation. And it's revealed that one of us children is the killer.
Okay, all right. Now, are we
Starts
talking
picking people off?
Are we talking like just normal human killer, or are we talking supernatural?
Well, it's kind of open to whatever the audience wants to see. That's the cool thing about improv. We can kind of serve the audience and whatever they like. So there might be one night where half the audience asks for a serial killer, and we can do that. Or there might be one audience who desperately wants to see a zombie, and we get heaps of suggestion for zombie.
Okay.
So it's kind of open to whatever the audience is into.
All right. So at the start of the show, you've got no idea what the show's going to look like.
No, we have like a few basic structures. Like we've kind of got the opening, introduce our characters. We kind of have that set up. But then once it starts, we're just flying by the seat of our pants and just working it out as a group. What the world is and who we are.
Love it. Now, I take it that this is based on the Improv Queensland / Improv Mafia format, Heartfelt High?
Very loosely. It's kind of inspired by, I guess, quite a few of our different productions over the years. We've obviously done Heartfelt High, and quite a few of the cast from Heartfelt High, which is a takeoff of Heartbreak High, obviously. But quite a few of those cast members are in this show, so there are echoes of it just because we're so used to playing teenagers.
Okay.
And I guess we've also done horror genres in the past as well. So we were sort of inspired by our past. It's our 20-year anniversary this year, Improv Queensland. So, and one of the early hit was a horror show. So we were kind of wanted to bring back the horror genre as well, just to honor that.
Okay. Will there be blood?
There'll be a lot of blood. Oh my gosh. Yes. We've purchased a great deal of blood. We've been creating organs to harvest out of each other's bodies.
Nice.
So it'll be quite gory and it's meant to be like funny.
Yeah.
Gory.
Should people that are going to sit in the front row bring a poncho?
Yes, that might be a plan. We were discussing whether we're going to provide ponchos. I don't know if there was a decision about that, but if you're wearing nice clothes, perhaps bring a rain jacket of some type, just in case.
Sure.
The blood that we've purchased, though, is very high quality, and I can attest that it does wash out of clothes. So don't panic if it gets on you.
Okay, no, appreciate that. Thank you. Now, do you hope that the audience actually gets scared from this, or are you hoping that it's more of a comedy hit?
Oh, well, as I was saying to the cast, I studied film, and in horror, it's either really scary or you kind of misfire and it becomes very funny. Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter because you're getting something entertaining either way. Sure. I guess my hope is that it's scary in moments and that there's humor in moments as well. Okay. It's meant to be kind of like a combination. So the humor is meant to come out of like the foibles, I guess, of the high schoolers and all of the, silliness of what is involved in being a teenager. Right. And then it's meant to be a bit scary. So don't bring your infants. But
fair enough.
Teenagers and above should be fine.
All right. I appreciate that. Now, we do ask some sort of general questions just to get to know our people that we're interviewing. So what horror movie did you see too young?
Oh, I was sort of a kid in the 90s when there was a bit of a horror craze going on. So I think I Know What You Did Last Summer quite early. And so I think maybe I was always looking behind my back at night, wondering if like the man with the hook was going to come and get me.
Okay. All right. Do you have a favorite horror monster?
I guess my brain is dying. What's the guy who eats people? Hannibal. There we go. Yeah. Hannibal
Lecter.
Probably a classic. Yeah.
Good. I like that. Now, if you were a slasher and you were getting revenge for something, what would be your mask and what would you be getting revenge for?
If I had a mask, it would be like so unsubtle. It'd probably be like covered covered in like diamonds and mirrors.
Sure.
Yeah, like a mirror, and you see yourself as you're dying. And it'd probably be just for like small slights, like the HR manager when I was 18 who treated me poorly, things like
Sure.
that.
All
Very
right.
petty.
Workplace horror. Okay, cool. I
Yeah,
like it.
exactly. Anyone who just made my life a little bit difficult and sort of, made me stress out unnecessarily, I'm coming for you.
Okay. Someone that took your seat on the bus that you like.
No, not that petty. They have to maybe have had a bit of power over me.
Sure. Okay.
That's why I'm thinking like the HR person, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, if you were in a zombie apocalypse film, how long would you last?
I think I'd be like the first to die because I'm really non-strategic, and I think I'd be thinking I'm doing something really clever, and then there'd be a zombie behind me, and then I'd just be like, it's too stressful, just take me.
Okay. Now, if you just got bitten, would you hide the bite until you turned, or would you tell people?
Oh, well, I think I'd have to tell people. I have children, so probably have to like get away from them.
Sure.
Probably have to develop a plan.
Okay. Now, obviously, you're dealing with trope with Horror High. What's the trope you hope that doesn't come through? Like, what's the worst horror trope in your opinion?
That's my son babbling in the background. Maybe like being sewn together. Like I don't want to do like one of those centipede type movies.
Like body horror.
I don't want to be like sewn to someone's butthole.
Okay.
That's like the main thing I don't want to happen in the show.
Fair enough. All right. So anyone that's listening to this, when you go along to the show, don't suggest the human centipede as the killer. How about that?
Yeah, yes, please.
Right. So tell our wonderful children of the popcorn when the show is on, where it is, and how they can get tickets.
The show is on this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I believe it's the 30 days, so from June and November. 29th, 30th, and 1st. So 29th and 30th of October and the 1st of November. And it's at BackDock Arts, which is a great indie theatre. It's really cool. It used to be the old Jugglers space, art space. It's in the Valley. And there's street parking, so you don't have to stress out about, like paying heaps of money for parking in the Valley because there is parking nearby.
All right. And would go to improvqueensland.com.au for the tickets?
Yes. So make a night of it, I think. Come out to the show, and then you can always go to one of the great restaurants or bars that's open quite late in the Valley afterwards. Please, feel free to get dressed up if you come to the show.
Fancy dress?
Yeah, do some Halloween costumes. Maybe, we could get some photos with you afterwards if you come really coolly dressed, and we'll be drenched in blood. It might look very awesome. So
nice.
I think that we could have a lot of fun with the audience afterwards as well. So it could be fun.
That's appreciated. Well, look, thank you very much for coming on the podcast and being interviewed about the show. Really appreciate it. People will be able to find me there. I'm doing the door for the show. If you are a listener of the Evil Popcorn podcast, if you come up to me and say, "We love Poppy," this is Poppy on my shirt, I will have some Evil Popcorn podcast pins in my pocket. So if you come up and say, "We love Poppy," I will give you an Evil Popcorn podcast pin.
That's very exciting.
So yes. Well, thank you, Siobhan, for coming on. I'll let you go back to your wonderful life and your children there. And the thing that we do to sign off is we say, "Go to bed, children. Go to bed."
Go to bed, children.